NIUS, or simply NIUS, an intercultural bulletin. Hello there. If you're puzzled by the title of my talk, let me explain straight away. This is the first in a series of talks about connections and analogies between places, cultures, and traditions. Two acronyms are actually combined there. NI stands for Northern Ireland and US stands for Upper Silesia. US may also stand for the University of Silesia, which happens to be my alma mater. We are all suffering from the consequences of the spread of coronavirus now. That is why I want to reach out to my students and keep them occupied, while all our offline lectures and classes are suspended. We are all prone to viral anxiety at the moment. What with our current rules of confinement and all the restrictions recently imposed on most people in Europe and elsewhere. Social distancing has become the new operative phrase. To counter that, I hope to address as many students and other people as possible. I also want to reach out to my friends who are in Ireland now, including those who live in Northern Ireland. Why talk about Northern Ireland or the Republic of Ireland in connection with Upper Silesia? Because I believe those connections are illuminating and thought-provoking. By encouraging you to explore those connections, I hope to telescope distances between peoples and places, especially now that we are forced to keep our distance. Elsewhere, I describe my efforts in terms of building imaginative bridges between places and people. My humble aim is to contribute to the development of an architecture of empathy in those difficult times. Plus, I know the places that I want to talk about, their culture and history, while I have little respect for people who spin yarns about stuff that they have no idea about. Did you immediately think of politicians? Well, this is your problem. I don't take any responsibility for your associations. To be honest, I miss my students. I'm big on the idea of direct, unmediated education. Maybe some courses and some disciplines can be taught online, but in the humanities, most skills and knowledge are acquired through interaction with live specimens of our species. So here is my plan. I want to discuss many issues to do with Ireland, including the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, and Upper Silesia, my own home place. And hopefully I will keep adding new talks at regular intervals. I will do my best to keep them short, possibly under 3 minutes each. To vary those presentations, I want to invite guest speakers and I will ask them to talk about particular problems and situations. Fundamentally, this series of talks is meant to be educational, but also I want you to think of it as my way of keeping in touch with you until we meet again offline.